are, are mortgages happening right now?
Yes, they are still happening. In some cases, it's sort of proceed with caution, so to speak. I mean, I like to be very transparent to borrowers and on any normal circumstance. And in this case, I make sure everyone's aware that there's just constant rules changing every other day. Sometimes loans can be suspended and so forth. And we are proceeding taking loans, particularly standard purchase loans. There's a caveat to that.
What is considered a standard purchase loan?
The standard one would be the primary occupancy purchase loan in most states.
Okay.
So I operate in 7 states myself, and different states that are, well, all states now are declared as a part of the national disaster. So there's a separate rule that went into effect when that happened for as each state went into it. But so the simplest form of lending at the moment is it's going to be the primary occupancy, primary home.
Okay, and so that is still moving along. Now, as a real estate broker, I get in different areas about, rates are low right now. Rates were super low, then they went up a little bit. What kind of is the going rate right now, and where do you see it going, up or down?
Well, the rates have now been divided into 3 parts, which is the norm has been 2 parts forever, which means we have the conforming rate, which is the standard Fannie Mae rate with a limit of $510,000 for the most of the part. And we now have 2 categories of that, which is for purchase or refi. So refinances are actually considerably higher right now than a purchase is, believe it or not. That's the first time.
Why would that be, just as a quick side note?
The primary reason is that during the past 3 months or so, when rates kept dropping and dropping, the volume of refinance business quadrupled, and so many times it was unbelievable, to where most lenders had to change the rate in order to be able to facilitate what we already had in process and be able to service it correctly. So it wasn't like there was a giant surge in purchases, however. So the purchase interest rate remained the same. It's kind of a phenomenon. And then, so to answer your question about the rates, they're still relatively low. I mean, a standard Fannie Mae type loan up to 510 is about 3.75 or 4% at any given time right now, for no points.